How are you all doing, folks? Welcome back to the show. Before we begin, Southwest Florida is really hot. All of the blinds in the house had to be closed. I set the air conditioner to 77 degrees during the day when I'm not home. I returned. Attempts to chill the place down are failing miserably. I shut all the windows and curtains. I turned this place completely dark. It indicates that 103 out. Man, what's going on? It's serious business in Southwest Florida. But what do you know? Get out of the kitchen if you don't like the heat. How does that one appeal to you? Now picture Jamie Dimon when you wake up. Yes, the same person who referred to Bitcoin as a hoax is now yelling that JP Morgan is fully committed to cryptocurrency. That's correct. The major actors on Wall Street simply switched the switch. And the crypto race isn't coming. Everything has begun. But wait a minute, dude just did something really amazing. I'll be honest with you now. Last night on Nando, I backed that fucking vehicle up. I returned from my bank just now. It was necessary for me to send a large wire transfer. I'm awaiting the processing of my payment. What are you sending this for? They asked. That's a different matter. In any case, onto 178 real-world stocks are currently available on-chain, ranging from Sony to Unleash, Uber to Shopify. People, that's more than just invention. The way the stock markets operate has been completely rewired. Congress is facing a plan to outlaw its own stock trading, just when you thought you had seen it all. Additionally, Paul Atkins of the SEC abandoned Project Crypto, an initiative to fully blockchain U.S. markets. This isn't a news story. A revolution in finance is beginning. You will miss the most significant change in wealth in our lifetime if you don't pay attention now. I need you to remain focused, because what's about to happen will permanently alter your perspective on the markets. Greetings from the 𝗙𝗶𝗶 Blueprint, your one-stop resource for all things cryptocurrency, and we're going to go out there and make a ridiculous prediction at this very moment. August will be a fantastic month for the markets for cryptocurrencies. We are discussing rocket fuel here. We are discussing ignition. We are discussing the impending onset of face melting. Folks, if you're new here, be sure to click the subscribe button. And please give me a moment if you would like to freely support the channel. Give it a thumbs up. I thought your performance on the video this morning was fantastic. You did this for one of my best performing videos in the past 30 days. Thank you very much. Let's get started right away. We have a lot to discuss. I'll try to go through this quickly, but I'll give you a ton of action. Well, we'll just cover it in the next video if we don't already. The price of Bitcoin is $17,644 right now. It's up 1.23%. The price of Ethereum is $3,773 right now. It's at 1.29%, and XRP is, indeed, trading at $38. It has increased by 1.42%. 3.89 trillion is the total market value of cryptocurrencies. We are only engaged in combat at the 4 trillion level. It will make a breakthrough. People, don't be afraid. We understand this. We're huge fans of Bitcoin, states 𝗙𝗶𝗆, the U.S. Director of Digital Assets. We're looking for as much as we can obtain. Have you become bullish yet? Have you become bullish yet? I'd like to know that. Jamon Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, in 2024, he'll fire anyone in a second, he claimed. Anybody found to be trading Bitcoin? You know what, Jamie? Because we all saw right through you in 2024 when you threatened everyone. Additionally, I believe that this dates back even farther to 2020 when he threatened to sue everyone. However, we were aware of his actions. We were aware that they were piling behind the scenes in silence. What's the proverb? You should do something when they say they shouldn't. So let's fast forward to the present. My man is on CNBC right now. He is discussing their plans to provide cryptocurrency and Bitcoin services. The level of hypocrisy is astounding. It's crazy. Pay attention to him. Greater than combining. In recent months, we have witnessed a sort of convergence between traditional finance and JP Morgan and cryptocurrency. Whether it's the Coinbase collaboration you revealed yesterday, which allows Chase customers to finance Coinbase accounts with credit cards, or Investor Day, where you stated that clients could purchase Bitcoin but advised against it, or the Token 𝗙𝗶𝗹, which is a stable coin. How common do you think cryptocurrency is in traditional finance, and do you think there will be risks if these two fields get more entwined? Greater than yes. First of all, there has never been a brand new financial product without risk. Since they haven't written all the laws yet, there will undoubtedly be a risk. Like, consider the regulations surrounding it, such as AML, BSA, KYC, and disclosures. When they say we're going to have a stable coin, I'm not against stablecoins like mutual funds, but what are the regulations surrounding stablecoins? And I think there are really. I'm a supporter of stablecoins in the blockchain, not personally a Bitcoin, but you're the customer, and you know that I don't like to tell customers what they can and cannot do with their money, because that is a completely different matter for us. So we're going to make accommodations for those things mentioned that we did a deal with Coinbase. You can now transfer funds between Chase and Coinbase. We facilitate people's lives. We believe it is a positive thing that they have agreed on how to use our APIs. We'll be there and we'll witness it, we'll be in it, folks, he remarked. It is not a coincidence when the largest CEO in the world publicly changes his position. This is the perfect example of watch what I do. Don't listen to what I say. They first FUD it, after which they silently gather. Guess what happens once their rails are prepared and their baggage are packed? They make public service announcements. This is the institutional acceptance of textbooks. Jamie Dimon would wait for complete regulatory certainty and top-level support before going live on CNBC to promote Bitcoin and cryptocurrency services. The official green light is this. Officially, the wait-and-see phase is ended. We are discussing a $4 trillion institution that will be making a significant investment. They will be compelled to follow every other bank in the world. Overnight, tidal surges of capital invaded the area in this manner. Do you recall the day when major banks made fun of the internet? Do you recall that? Guess what, though? This script is same. It simply belongs to a different asset class. Those who failed to pay attention to those pivots were left behind. And what do you know? They say one thing, but the actual money always gives away what they're going to do next. Yes, consider that. We still have a lot to discuss, but we will have to move quickly, okay? So let's hear this from Paul Atkins. He refers to it as Project Crypto. The goal is to update securities laws and the US financial system as a whole. Alright, so you get what he just said. It was neither a bank or Wall Street that just upgraded the US financial system. It comes from the SEC. Moving everything on-chain is their goal. Project Crypto is the name he has given it. This is the government's attempt to update the SEC's agent regulations and bring the US markets up to speed with the internet. However, this is the crucial query that nobody is posing. What specific blockchain causes this to occur? Let's be honest. The majority of blockchains are either too costly, too slow, or they malfunction once they are widely used. Both Ethereum and Bitcoin fit into that group. Sailor, too. Additionally, speed, affordability, and most importantly, regulatory certainty are necessary if we're discussing connecting US markets to the network. Enters the ledger for XRP. Everyone hopes Ethereum could do what the XRP ledger has been subtly doing. People. No MEVS, no gas fights, instant conclusion, and incredibly low fees. This is not your typical DeFi casino. It is used by banks. There are already financial institutions connected. Indeed, the ledger has been operational since 2012. But what do you know? And that's only the beginning. The XRP ledger is unique.